Well, dear students, I hope we have understood ray optics very well. Actually, a lengthy chapter is there, and a lot of things are there, and we have to read that or study carefully, and we must try to understand each and every term. Now, based on ray optics, we have another topic here, optical instrument. Our first instrument which enable us to see the object is our eye. Our eye is very complex in nature actually, but in brief I will tell you here about eye little. This is the eyeball. This is called eye lens here, which is held by some muscles, and this is retina. Retina here. When we see any object, then this lens converts the light coming from the object from retina, and from retina and inward image on retina, and we have sense to see the object because of this lens. But in case of glass lens, if object position is changed, image position also changed. But here the image distance is always fixed. That is the radius by eyeball, and that is nearly 2.5 centimeter. The lens image distance is always fixed. But objects, we see many objects together, closer and farther, and in normal condition our eye can see up to infinity. What do we see at infinity? Actually, concept of infinity I have told you many times. Infinite distance means a large distance with respect to some smaller. But here, what do we see at infinity? The stars, the sun, the moon, they are supposed to be at infinity. So when we see those, our eye remain relaxed condition. Eye has nothing to do with that. Is that clear? It is retina, but so many things are there. So our eye see the object at retina in relaxed condition. As object is brought closer, because image distance fixed, and by lens equation 1 upon v minus 1 upon u equal to 1 upon f. If since v fixed, as u changes, v f also changes. F also changes. So the eye lens, I can see objects distinctly and clearly up to infinity. When object is at large distance from eye, large distance, like you say infinity, large distance from eye, it remains, the eye remains in no relaxed condition. relaxed condition. In this condition, the focal length of eye lens is maximum. Which is equal to distance of retina from eye. Distance of retina from eye is the maximum focal length. But when I see the object closer to eye, but when I see the object closer to eye, then to keep the lens and image distance equal to retina जो यही है वो आई has to change its focal length. This is done. This is done by decreasing the radii of curvature of eye lens by ciliary muscles. Eye has to change the focal length, and this ability of eye lens, this ability of eye lens to adjust its focal length according to the distance of object is called accommodation power of eye. This is very important to learn. What is accommodation power of eye? So I simply defined it as ability of eye lens to adjust its focal length according to distance of the object from eye, because distance of image from lens is your retina maximum, but accommodation power. But if objects come very close, then muscles are unable to stretch further to adjust focal length and image appear blurred. If you read the book very close here, you can't read the blurred image there. So eye has ability adjust focal length, but there is a limit. If distance of object is very close to eye, then eye is unable to adjust its focal length. Means there is a limit of seeing the object at closer distance. Normal eye can see the objects clearly or distinctly. Beyond a least distance of 25 centimeters. This distance is denoted by D. For normal eye, this distance D is 25 centimeter. So our eye can see normal eye. My eye are defective, that's why I use these goggles. In childhood, actually, due to defect, the image of distant object is formed before retina by here. Like ये है तो ये ऐसे यहाँ के बन जाता है. This happening with children, and to form the image, we have to use concave lens so that they can converge at retina. Short-sightedness is the distance. And in old age, the far point, near point goes away. So we use convex lenses. But that is not our concern here. I want to explain what is least distance of distant vision. Our eye can see, normal eye, if an object is less than 25 centimeters from eye, I will not be able to see that distinctly. Blurred image will be obtained. Now another thing here, so one important thing is here, accommodation power of eye. The ability of eye lens to adjust focal length according to the subject is called accommodation power of eye. Now, The moon, the sun are very big, but they appear small. There are more stars which are much greater than the size of sun, but they are not seen by naked eye. We use telescope. So what is that fact? How does telescope or microscope help us to see the objects which are invisible to naked eye? So here there is a term. Please listen this carefully and watch the video carefully. There is term visual angle. Visual angle. Actually, every learner wants shortcut, but in shortcuts we feel some difficulties because some fundamental facts are absent from our knowledge. What is visual angle? Why a man of 6 feet appears small when at large distance from the eye? Like if you make someone stand on Qutub Minar, then it will appear like a small bird. Why? When you see aeroplane flying over your head, it appears big, but as it keep on going away, becoming smaller and smaller and finally disappear. Why it is so? That will be understood by visual angle. What is visual angle? Suppose it is an object here, AB, and here is the eye. Here is the eye. So angle subtended by object on eye. I write it by alpha. Is called visual angle. Now, as if the height is same, the length of object is same, but carried away. This is parallel to this, but angle decreases. This alpha dash is smaller than alpha because distance has increased. So, smaller the visual angle, smaller will be the apparent size of object. Apparent what means what we are feeling, the value of anything which we feel, that is called apparent value. So the angle subtended by an object on our eye is called visual angle. In figure, alpha is the visual angle subtended by object AB on eye. And it is clear here, farther the object from eye, it is clear here that farther the object from eye is smaller, the visual angle, and hence क्या भाई shorter and hence hence shorter will be the apparent size object is same, but as it moves away and away, the angle subtended by that decreases, and smaller will be the shorter will be the size, apparent size. Yes, this is very necessary to understand what the meaning of apparent size. Actually, if I try to see the top and bottom of this wall before me, I am not able because the angle is so large that I cannot accommodate it. But the walls at large distance from me can be seen because angle becomes small. So this was in this video simply I took this topic visual angle and accommodation power of I because I will be telling again and again about these things in coming videos. Thank you.